Hi guys, how's it going? It's Dragonball AG here, coming to you with another Dokkan Battle video. I'm going to do some predictions on what I think the 350 million download banners will look like. In my part 2 of Time to Saving Your Stones for the 350 million downloads video, link in the description below, I discussed what the possible main banner units might be for the Dual Dokkan Festival as coming out as part of the 350 million download celebration, which is expected to hit both Global and JP at the end of August. In my predictions I said we could have had Super Saiyan 4 Gojira and Omega Shenron, we could have Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Kid Buu, or we could have had Super Vegito. And when I made the video, the V-Jump scans for Ultimate Gohan hadn't released, so I think it's now likely that we're going to get either Super Vegito and Buuhan as the main units, or Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Kid Buu as the main units. So let's predict what we would get for the banners if it's either Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Kid Buu or Super Vegito and Buuhan. So to have a guess at what we might actually be getting, let's have a look at what we got for the 300 million download celebration. So on the left here I've got the Extreme Dokkan Festival for sale, and on the right I've got the Super Dokkan Festival for Gohan. So let's have a look at the Extreme Dokkan Festival for sale first. So we got the brand new unit, which is the LR Cell. So, and then we got our extra new unit of the Cell Juniors, which is standard in all Dokkan Festivals now that we get a brand new non-Dokkan Fest TUR card to come alongside the new Dokkan Fest unit. We then also got the Transforming Super Buu, the physical Broly from the Dragon Ball Super movie, which came out as part of the it came out in December in JP and then on February in Global. So December 2018 in JP and February 2019 in Global. We then got the Transforming Frieza, which came out as part of the 250 million download celebration. And then we got a Goku Black that transforms into Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black. We then got the Goku Black, which would have just had about Easy A around about that time. We got the Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black, which would have came back as part of the 1000-day celebration for Global. We then got the Cell, which was the sort of the Strength Demigod lead, who had just recently had an Easy A. Then we had the original Super Perfect Cell, which also had an Easy A plus 3 extra SR units. We have then have a look at the Super Dokkan Festival. What we got is the brand new Super Saiyan 2, or the Transforming Gohan that transforms into Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. And then we got a brand new Android 16 as the brand new TUR that comes along with it. It's not a Dokkan Fest. We then also got the Transforming Vegeta, which was released for Saiyan Day. I believe in the Japanese version of the game, what they got instead was the Transforming Tech Trunks, which from the Goku Black arc, because that was released as part of the Golden Week celebration. So in JP, instead of they'll probably also likely for the 350 million downloads get re-releases of what they got for Golden Week. We then also got the Super Saiyan Gojira, which transforms into Super Saiyan Blue Gojira, which was released in December 2018 in Japan and February in 2019 for Global as part of the Dragon Ball Super movie campaign. We then also got the Goku, the Transforming Goku, which was released as part of the 250 million download celebration, plus some recently hero type Dokkan Fest that had been released. So that would be the Android 17, which was fairly recent at the time, the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, which would have been fairly recent at the time, and we also got Vegeta Blue released as well, alongside Ultimate Gohan and the Strength one and the Intelligence Ultimate Gohan as well, because obviously Gohan was the main unit, so we'll get new Gohan cards to go along with them. And then we got 5 extra SRs as featured on the banners. So let's have a look at what we might get for the 350 million download celebration in that case. For the Super type Dokkan Festival, I think we're going to get either the LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku or an LR Super Vegito. We'll also get Hercule, and the reason why I think we'll get Hercule as the non-Dokkan Fest TUR is because, you know, he plays a pivotal role in the actual final battle for Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and he is watching the fight against Super Vegito and does have a lot of discussions with Dende towards the end of the world, so he does have a significant role in the Buu arc, so getting a new Hercule would be quite good. Now, what I think is we'll get 2 LRs in this actual banner. I don't think we'll get 3. I think they'll reserve the 3 LRs specifically for the anniversary banners. But last year we got, for the 300 million downloads, last year we got 1 LR, I think, because we got 3 LRs at the Dokkan Fest for the anniversary. I think we'll get 2 LRs at least for the 350 million download celebration. So I think the extra LR that we will get is Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, or the transforming Gohan that transforms into Super Saiyan 2. Now I know this is going to be a real bummer for Global because he's already on the Vegeta banner, which will probably leave Global around about middle of August, and then that's not very long between him leaving one banner and then coming back again on a new banner. And the reason why I think this will happen is because he's been quite away for the global seller. He's been quite away for Japan. He wasn't being released back on Japan again since the end of February. So you've got to remember that the banner itself has to fit both the Japanese audience and the global audience. So it's been quite a while since he's been featured on Japan, because he was last featured as part of their 5-year anniversary, which took place between February and March. And also because he was the featured unit for the 300 million download celebration. We got the featured unit for the 250 million download celebration on the 300 million download banner, so I think that's why he will then be in this banner as well. Then I also think we'll get the Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku that transforms into Super Saiyan 3 on the banner, because again the banner itself is going to be mainly Majin Buu themed. This guy was last released on Global as part of the Goku Day celebration, so this will be the first time in coming back. It makes sense for him to come back here. It was released as part of the New Year celebrations in JP and has already came back for Golden Week, but Golden Week was still back at April, beginning of May. So I still think he will come back for this banner because there's been enough times since he was last featured on JP. The next unit I think we're going to get is the Super Saiyan 3 Tech Goku is going to come back, because they tend to always want to put in uncategory leads, at least have one 120% lead still on the banners, in case you want to run type leaders as part of your units you want to operate. And the reason why I think it'll be the Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku, because we're now doing easy A's of the 120% leaders. This guy needs an easy A, so it would fit with the banner to get that. Then we'll also get the Super Saiyan 3 AGL Goku, because even on the Cell banner we got the very old Cell from, it was released back in within the first year of Dokkan being released. And this Super Saiyan 3 Goku also was released within the first year of Dokkan being released, so I think he'll also come back as a featured unit here. Then I think we'll also get, for Global, we'll get the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Now the reason why we're getting this unit is because this is the alternative to what JP will get. JP will get the transforming Gotenks, because the Golden Week banners usually for JP come back on the 350 million, on the download celebrations banners. Whereas we won't get the Golden Week celebrations until it hits Global in November. So therefore we have to have an alternative unit to what JP are getting. So I think we will get Super Saiyan 3 physical Gotenks. And then I also think we'll get return of the physical Beerus that was kind of released just before the 5-year anniversary in Global, and was released just after JP's 5-year anniversary in March, because he's one of the most recent super type Dokkan Festival units to be released. Equally as well, I think we'll also get the transforming Super Saiyan Bardock. The reason for getting him released will be because the Saiyan Day card was featured last year on Global Super Dokkan Festival, so I think he'll also be featured again on this time's Dokkan Festival. I also don't think he's been back on JP yet, but I might be wrong about that, so let me know in the comments if he hasn't been featured again on JP already. So this is what I think the TURs and the LRs will be on the Super Type Dokkan Festival banner for the 350 million download celebration. Don't put much thought into the SRs, because the SRs don't really matter and no one's really going to be that interested in what they are. So let's have a look at what we might get for the Extreme Type Dokkan Festival. So for the Extreme Type Dokkan Festival, I think we're going to get either, LR Kid Buu, or we're going to get a new LR Buuhan that comes out, or some sort of form of LR Super Buu that transforms into Buuhan as the main Dokkan Festival types. I also think alongside that we'll get an SSR that transforms into TUR of Buff Buu, because we haven't really got a standalone Buff Buu at TUR form. There's one at SSR that transforms into Kid Buu when you Dokkan Awaken it, but there isn't one, as far as I'm aware, that is a TUR Buff Buu, so I think that'd be a good extra unit to have as an alternate unit to run on a Majin Buu Saga team. Again, similar to why we're getting LR Gohan, I think we'll also get the LR Cell coming back as part of the celebration. And then I also think what we'll get here, which is really key for global players, is we'll get the return of Strength Cooler. He hasn't actually returned since his original banner came out on global, which I can't remember if that's February or March. I think it was it's either February or March that he came out this year, and he's not returned. I think everyone expected him to come back on Beerus's banner because he came back on Beerus's banner in JP, but we got him swapped out for Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, which was fine, but I think a lot of players were planning on using like the red stones on the Beerus banner. So I think that is a really good thing that we should definitely get Cooler back for the banner. I think we'll also get Super Android 13 coming back. I believe he came out on global in April, so he's one of the most recent extreme type Dokkan Festival units, so I think he'll come back. Again, although this unit was already featured on the Vegeta banner, I still think we'll get another for the 5-year anniversary. But I still think we'll get Super Buu back again, because JP will be probably getting the Majin Buu that was released as part of Golden Week alongside the Transforming Gotenks that transforms all the way from Fat Buu to Skinny Buu, Evil Skinny Buu, to then to Super Buu. We'll be getting that unit, and we'll get a substitute Super Buu for that reason. So that's why I think we'll get the Transformation Boost Super Buu leader. And then I think we'll then get the 120% intelligence, extreme intelligence leader Kid Buu. He'll come back because, similar to the Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku, I think he's going to get an easy awakening as part of the 350 million download celebration. So it makes sense to also then have him featured on the banner. Then think, because the main unit might be Kid Buu, we'll get one of the older types of Kid Buu, so it makes sense to release the one that's already had an easy A in this physical Kid Buu. And then I think we'll also then get Buhan also being featured again on the banner, the 70% lead that's already had an easy A awakening. So I think that's what we'll get for the Extreme Dokkan Festival unit. So I think that's quite a good banner here. But I guess most people will probably be summoning on the Super Dokkan Festival, but just because it's slightly more stacked. But I think for global players, summoning on this banner, if we got it with Cooler coming, if Cooler was to come, I think this would be a must summon banner because he's such a good unit, that Strength Cooler. So let's talk about what characters we might actually also be getting on the 350 million download celebration if they were choosing to break with the Extreme Dokkan Festival and the Superhero Dokkan Festival types. So we'll start off with the Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta that transform into Super Vegito. So I think he will only come back on the banner if it's LR Super Vegito as the main unit, and he could be the alternative LR on the banner because he hasn't been featured in JP again since the 5-year anniversary. And more the theme of the Buu arc of it's they're choosing to be the celebration about Buhan versus Super Vegito. So there is the possibility, a small possibility, of getting one of LR Vegito Blue or LR Gojira Blue coming as part of this celebration. And so as part of the 200 million download celebration, they decided to put Super Saiyan 4 Goku banner on with Omega Shenron for global, just to try and make the banner overall more hype, because they know everybody would be summonings for the Super Saiyan 4 Gojira banner that was released alongside this Omega Shenron. So to me that is really important, because the Super Saiyan 4 Goku would have just been on the 2-year anniversary banner as the main featured unit, and then literally he would have come off his banner. The 200 million download celebration at this point began straight away after the 2-year anniversary on global. So your Super Saiyan 4 Goku would have been featured on his own banner, and then he would have been also featured on the Omega Shenron banner the very next Dokkan Festival, basically, units that were released. So which then makes me think, actually, could we see, if they were going to break the whole idea of having an extreme type Dokkan Festival and a super type Dokkan Festival, the release of one of LR Vegito or LR Gojira on the banners, or perhaps both, put one on each banner. So there's a small possibility of that, because they have done it in the past, but I still think it's quite unlikely, because obviously both of these units have been main featured units on their own banners as part of the 5-year anniversary in global, and they have just been recently featured on the Tarabana Celebration banner, which will end on the 31st of July, I believe, on JP. So they have been featured recently on JP, and they have been obviously featured mainly as part of the 5-year anniversary in Global. So it's probably very unlikely, but there is probably a small chance, a small evidence they've done it before. And the reason why I'm clinging on to this is because if it's Kid Buu, who is the LR, I don't think Kid Buu is the most popular of characters. So even if the LR Kid Buu was a really, really good unit and they stacked the banner with really, really good units in it, I still think a lot of people would be much more summoning on the Super Saiyan 3 Goku banner than they would be on the Kid Buu banner, just because Super Saiyan 3 Goku as a form is far more hype as a character than it is Kid Buu. So in order to make the banners even better, one of the things Bandai might do is consider putting one of LR Vegito on the banner or LR Gojira on the banner. But like I said, both these units have already been featured on JP, or currently being featured on JP right now until the 31st of July, and they're going to be currently featured as part of the 5-year anniversary towards the middle of August on Global. So they've been featured really recently in both JP version and Global version, so there is a small chance that this might actually happen. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Remember to subscribe so you can see all my latest content. You can also follow me at Twitter, at Dragonball AG on Twitter. You can where I'll post up all my latest videos and also my thoughts on everything Dragon Ball related. Have a great day. Catch you guys in the next video. Bye.